All right, Reagan, initial reaction of getting that number 8 seed?
Yeah, I think overall, just as a team, we expected to be higher just because of finishing first in the SEC conference with what's one of the best conferences in the country. And then also seeing the teams that are above us, we beat 3 of those. We beat Florida. We swept Florida at Florida. We beat Arizona in preseason at Arizona and Minnesota in preseason at home twice. So just seeing like those 3 teams ahead of us was kind of a reaction that we weren't expected. But hey, we got the 8 seed. The plus about that is we still get to host Supers at home. Obviously, we have to win the regionals first, but I think that just being in the top 8 is still a good thing.
Number 8, kind of this team's number?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we used number 8 to really motivate us, especially early on in the season. We were picked 8 by the coaches poll to finish in the SEC. Just as a returner, especially the senior class, we felt a little disrespected from that. And obviously with the freshmen coming in, they didn't really know the ability that they had, as well as the transfers to impact this team. So we kind of used that through all the years, through this year, through all the games. So we really worked hard and pushed for that, just to prove to the people, not necessarily in the program, that we are better than what people expected us. So coming out as number 1 in the SEC was a huge thing for us. But hey, coming back, 8's coming back around, especially in postseason, coming in as 8. So we're just going to use that number to continue to motivate us. And with the 8, we kind of turn it sideways to infinity, which is kind of what like our team uses that, and that's how we continue to work hard and push forward.
How much of a reward is it for what y'all have accomplished this year to be able to host regionals and potentially super regionals here at home?
Yeah, I think that's huge, especially just with a lot of newcomers this year. We were able to bring our team together as one and create this chemistry that has unified us as one team and one program. And really just a lot of people use us, say as like we're the old Bama. And we use that as just motivation to continue to work hard and use the grit and the hard work that we have used every day during practice to really show on the field during games. And I think just being able to host regionals and super regionals at home comes to our advantage, just because the crowd that Rhodes Stadium brings is a large atmosphere with tons of energy, and I really think that that's going to come into our advantage.
You and several of the players have mentioned throughout the year as far as the chemistry to this year's team. When did you see, not just as far as on the field, but just chemistry-wise behind the scenes, that this team could be something special?
Yeah, well, coming into a team, this is Team 23, and obviously each year we have a new thing that we kind of go by and how we're going to connect the team. And this year was kind of a challenge because we brought in 4 new freshmen and 3 transfers. So we had to get 7 people on board to the culture and the program that Alabama's been built by. So that was definitely a challenge, but I felt like later in the fall, right before the spring started, everyone really realized like what this team was about, and we saw the potential, and we saw just the different personalities and characteristics that each person brings to the team, and we were really able to bring that together as one.
And for you as a senior to get to play here one last time, or maybe not one last time, but what does that mean to you to get the regional at home?
Yeah, I think that's huge. We actually talked about it as a senior class. Our last home series against Kentucky, we had a senior day, and we were looking at each other and we were like, guys, this isn't our last time to play here. And just being able to host regionals and super regionals, just as a senior, there's nothing else like Rhodes House. There really isn't. And being traveling and being at so many different ballparks throughout the 4 years, there truly isn't anything like Rhodes. We bring so many people, and the fans love us, and they want to see us succeed out on the field. And just the excitement that they bring is something that's truly special, especially to the 4 seniors.
Talk about what you've been able to see from the pitching staff, but especially just how Crystal Goodman's been able to step up her game the last few weeks.
Yeah, I just think that later on in the season, different teams have more film to be able to watch for your pitcher, so they're able to break down and see what each pitcher kind of throws. And obviously Montana has been successful all year, getting Freshman of the Year in the SEC, and Sarah Cornell getting Pitcher of the Year in SEC. But having that third string like Crystal Goodman, she brings a different spot on the mound that the other 2 don't have. She has a successful changeup. She is able to hit the corners in and out and kind of mix up her speed as well as her pitches on the mound, and it's a good third string to mix in with the next 2 pitchers.
And then almost getting an SEC tournament ring in addition to the SEC regular season title ring. Kind of talk about for the further postseasons as far as the regionals, potentially super regionals and beyond, maybe some of those lessons from the SEC tournament y'all want to take into this week.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think playing Florida in the SEC championship, obviously Barnhill's a very successful pitcher, and so we're able to see great competition going in. It's definitely hard to beat a team 4 times, and we knew that going in. So, but I felt like Crystal and Montana gave us a chance to win. I think going into postseason as hitters, we're really going to have to focus on scoring when runners are in scoring position, getting those key hits to get those runs across. With the pitching staff that we have right now, they're not going to give up many runs, so we're just going to have to be able to make sure that we produce when we get the runners in scoring position.
And then your senior year, most of the time, all 13 teams have been from the SEC have been able to make it to NCAA regionals. How much does it prepare y'all as far as facing that type of competition when it comes to an NCAA tournament?
Yeah, everyone says SEC is one of the best competitions, and that just shows you right there with 13 teams, all 13 teams getting into the NCAA tournament, and we played the majority of them. And so I think just the competition week in and went out, playing them in three-game series is a huge advantage to us because we've seen some of the best hitters in the country. We've seen some of the best pitchers in the country. So I think we can use that to really motivate us going into the postseason based off the competition that we've seen.
Thanks, guys.
All right.